Nyangji Chimbo, Tsuden Hingmi Shan, Zonim Holam Chimbo, Abjada, Pakar Dangan Santo Sharmado, Tumba Tukji Janla Cave Shan, Sarayon, Sanji Gandanyam Nayan, Gordon Sanji Lijan. Tsalaman and La Surande, Dason Royal or Nachulai. Good morning. Okay, now. First of all, welcome. Everybody wants happiness. Let's start happiness. Happiness. A little bit talk about happiness, love, compassion, wisdom, all that. Because everybody wants happiness. The thing is, the happiness is not just a goal. I would say it is the process of what you do in your daily life, moment by moment. It means we should find happiness in every moment, in everything we do, and everywhere we are. Usually, we look for happiness. It is our goal. You know, I do this, I do that, then I will be happy, right? Work, save, money, save. Then you retire. Then I will be happy. That's, to me, is like your goal. Your happiness is a goal. Then I would be happy. I think that maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's a mystic. I mean, that's wrong. It will be difficult, right? It will be difficult to achieve it like that, you know. So that's why I just said that the happiness is we should find happiness in very moment, every day, all the time. We should try to find happiness, rather than thinking like long-term goal. Do this, do that, then I will be happy. I think that's difficult. So we have to understand how to have happiness in our daily life. That's the thing, you know. Otherwise, you are very busy. You can do, nothing. You're just very busy, and then there's no genuine happiness. And then at the end of your life, you have maybe, if you are successful or achieve your goal, then maybe you'll be happy, but then very short. That time you're already 60, 70s, you are very short, right? So that's why I think we should find how to have happiness in our daily life. That's the thing, you know. I mean, I'm a very happy person. very, very happy person. I feel my happiness every day. And people also feel my happiness. I think that I'm a happy person. I go to YW every, even though like this non-Buddhist or practitioners, non-practitioners, they feel my happiness. They always say, and they come to me and then talk, like you look very happy every day. That's very nice. Many people told me that. But that doesn't mean I have no difficulties. I have no obstacles in my life. It doesn't mean, of course, I have lots of problems. I have, what do you call it, Buddhist point of view, we say the collective problems, individual problems, physical problems, mental problems, and emotional problems. I have all of that. But the thing is that the most of time I can handle them through my knowledge, through my understanding of the nature of life, and through my practice. I practice a lot, right? I practice every day a lot because two reasons. One reason is I have to diminish my obscurations, my afflictive emotions, my defilements. Second reason is I'm a teacher, means I have to teach. In order to teach, you need at least some experience of your meditation, your practice. Otherwise, you can't teach, maybe you can teach, like if you understand intellectual dharma, like Buddhist or whatever, you can teach, but there is no connection. If you don't have experience inside, then just do you understand intellectually, you can teach, but that they're not so powerful, So therefore, two reasons I practice every day, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever. I practice every day. I practice a lot. So that's why I can see, even though I have lots of problems, but I can handle through my practice. And so, that's why you can see, if you practice, then you can see, you can find how to have this, what do you call it, the happiness, genuine happiness. So you have to, in order to have this happiness, you have to exercise every day. You you exercise every day so that you get these huge muscles, So you exercise every day. Their physical muscles as well as their mental muscles, for sure, of course. Why we can't say that? There is a there are lots of mental muscles. So you should practice every day. You exercise every day so that your mental muscles will get stronger and will grow, through your practice, so that then your mind will be very healthy. If you exercise, if you practice, if you practice every day, then your mind will be very happy and very healthy. That's the thing, The cultivation of appreciation is really the way of you build your mental muscles. There are many causes of unhappiness. For example, dissatisfaction, attachment, greediness, loneliness, negative actions, all of these problems, all of this come from my understanding, all of this come from lack of appreciation. Means we don't appreciate the beautiful preciousness of human life. We don't appreciate the great this preciousness of every day, the time. We don't appreciate. So therefore, we don't have great love because of we are very far away from reality. Do you know why we are very far away from reality? Because of all this, we have all these options and so many options, right? We have all these technologies. Then we are very further and further from the reality. For example, in Tibet, we didn't have as many options as you have here, you know. It's good and bad. For example, it's actually good if you don't have lots of options. Like, for example, if you want to drink water, you have to go far away to get it. You have to walk like miles and miles to get water, pure water. This is a difficult part, right? But good part is once you get the water from far away, at the same time, the water is so valuable, because it is not easy to get it, So once you have the water, you appreciate it. This means that then your happiness is there. Your love is there. And then you share this water with your family, all right? Which is sharing your love with your family, your happiness. You sharing with your family, your happiness. So the water is, this case, like the representation of your love and your happiness. So less option, less technology, there is appreciation. And then, because of that, you are not far away from reality, from your nature of life. But for example, here, you have so many options. You have lots of these technologies. So you always say, turn off, turn on, push the button, or, search with your smartphone. Let's say I want a good coffee. Let's say where, I don't know. Let's oh, there, okay, there. So it's so easy to get these things. So easy, right? So easy. You so many options, and everything is there. So easy to find them. I mean, it's good, but the problem is then you don't value these things because it's so easy to get them. If you want a water, you just your house, you turn on, and then you waste, and you don't value, you don't appreciate. Then you share with your water with your family. There's no genuine love. There's no nothing like that. So what I'm trying to say to you is that we are further and further from reality. That's not good. Therefore, there is not much genuine happiness. There is no love and kindness, because of these so many options. I mean, you are living in a very powerful country. It's good. But I mean, this, unfortunately, we are going to lose its power. But so many options. So therefore, I think that's, that's my experience. From my experience, we have so many options, then we don't value. So then we, for example, you have so many options and weekend, and you do this, you do that, still you're not really satisfied, just, yeah, you need something special. Okay, you can go somewhere, walk or do something, picnic or whatever, but everybody doing that, right? So that's nothing special. And then you are not satisfied. I want something special. But you can have special because there are so many options. Everybody can do that. So therefore, I think there's not much, that's the lack of appreciation. So, then if you don't have the true love, then you cannot share your life. For sure, you are sharing your life with your family. I'm not saying that you are not sharing your love with your family, but I think it's a fake. This love is a fake. It's not true love. When you hug, when you kiss, when you talk, everything is like it's fake. It's not really true hug. So I think if there is no true love, then there is no life. That's what I'm trying to say. If there is no love, there is no life. No life doesn't mean that you don't have food to eat, you don't have clothes to wear, or it doesn't mean that you don't have car to drive, you don't have this kind of things, home to live, you don't have money to spend. It doesn't mean that, if you don't have these things, I would say it's you can easily to find them. But if true love is missing, then it doesn't matter you have these things. It doesn't matter you have these things or not. You feel very empty, which means that there is no good life, no good life. So the quality of your life is kind of diminishing because of the lack of, this thing, lack of wisdom. Let's say, like, wisdom is so important. Buddhist point of view. Wisdom is compassion. Wisdom is love. Wisdom is the essence of life. So the quality of your life is very dependent on the way you look at it. This means you should be valuing your life. So then your life is very, very valuable. I think this is the thing. This is the most important. If you don't value yourself, then your life has no quality. That's what I think. What I'm saying is that, in order to value your life, you have to appreciate it. That's how you value your life. You have to appreciate. This is also how you develop the cause of happiness and cause of love. So life is so important. So we all have to appreciate our lives rather than blaming ourselves, And in order to get true love, you need, I just said, you need your wisdom. Wisdom, which is your compassion. Compassion is the process of appreciating your life, right? Life. Having an understanding of the situation of yourself and others. Compassion is, that's why I'm saying, that is your compassion. If you understand your situation, if you understand others' situation with equanimity, then it is your compassion. When you develop compassion, you are also automatically developing your wisdom. Do you know why? Because the understanding part is your wisdom, right? Understanding part is your wisdom. And what gives you that knowledge is compassion. So you understand your situation, you understand others' situation, right? So that's your compassion. So compassion is actually, they are wisdom and compassion. They are very much they are connected to each other. I mean, in this case, not always, but in this case, when you develop your compassion, at the same time you are developing your wisdom, and the wisdom is the essence of your life. So then the result of that is true love will come to you. If you develop wisdom and compassion, then the result of that, the true love there. Because the true love is action of the compassion, action of compassion, equanimity, also equanimity, right? Equanimity. Genuine compassion without equanimity, not genuine compassion. So if you develop compassion and equanimity and wisdom, these are related to each other, and then your true love will come, because of the true love is action of, compassion and wisdom. As soon as you generate an attitude of love and kindness, you will start feeling more peaceful, and you naturally share this feeling with others then, right? Because of compassion. So these three things, four things, right? Compassion, wisdom, equanimity, and then the result of that, love, true love. When the mind is influenced by ignorance, there is not much authentic wisdom. Therefore, we have to sort of train our mind through practice. Just as I said, you have to exercise, you have to practice every day. So then your mind will be very healthy and happy through your practice. Then the result of that, the true love will come. So now you see, in between this sense of love and equanimity, for example, we talked about equanimity and love the last time, right? So in between love and equanimity, there is a happiness. There is a happiness. This is from my experience of practicing happiness every day. Usually people don't recognize in this kind of happiness. It's kind of like, secret, that someone has to reveal to you, oh, there is happiness, but through practicing, you can recognize this happiness. Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about, but, this kind of happiness is experiential and can only be known through practice. Okay? So if you have a sense of equanimity and love, then somehow in that there is a genuine happiness. In between, in this sense of love and equanimity, there is a genuine happiness. You have to recognize that. You have to develop that happiness every day. So when you get that, you will feel very relaxed, and very, peaceful, and there is a gentleness there also, and this is the whatever you call it. This is the action of your compassion. So therefore, genuine happiness doesn't come from having an unequal mind, which means thinking you are special person, you know. It makes you this unequal mind. I said, unequal mind. If you think you are, I think I'm a special person, it makes me like lonely, because if you think you are special person, then you are not connecting with others. I think because of this pride, so. You are almost completely out of society. You are not connecting. You think I'm a special, I'm a better than you, or I'm you just don't you know I mean, some teachers like that, right? They are very special, and you don't eat the whatever normal people eat. You don't. You need special food. You need special clothes. Then you are, I think, almost like out of the society, and then you are not connecting. And then I think you feel. I think you feel very lonely. So they are like that. Then you are suffering from loneliness. So there are lots of problems. That's fine. There are lots of problems, but if you have this kind of wisdom, I just said, then you know how to handle these problems. I think that's the thing. So if you know the cause of your happiness, then you are a Buddhist. The teachers say that you are the most successful person. If you know, it doesn't mean you don't have problems, but if you know the cause of happiness, if you know how to handle, then you're a very successful person. So, but then you have to practice. You should practice. We have so many good things, right? You should practice courage, commitment, love, forgiveness, happiness, and, awareness of your potential opportunity. So this practice make you very relaxed, and this practice make you a kinder person. That's the thing, you know. So the point here is to develop your sense of humanity. Pater Rinpoche, do you remember Pater Rinpoche said that 5 things. This is summarized into 5 qualities, human qualities. Pater Rinpoche said, be kind and gentle is one, right? Be kind and gentle. You should remember this. This is our human quality. You have to focus it and then develop. Be gentle and kind, the kind, which is love and compassion. Number 2 is, Pater Rinpoche said, be satisfied and remain stable. This is number 2, which is non-attachment and having a correct view. Be self-controlled is number 3, which is tolerance, patience, And he said, examine things very carefully, very skillful way, skillfully, is number what? Number 4. And be skillfully and examine things very carefully. This is your wisdom. And then the last, number 5, is, of course, be altruistic towards all bodhicitta. This is the bodhicitta, all right? So all of these human qualities are developed through practicing. Let's say among these human qualities, for example, if you practice love, right? Practice true love, it makes you a kind person. And if you practice non-attachment, it makes you satisfied. It makes you satisfied. Now see, this is 2 things: love and attachment. We're talking here. You understand? The difference between love and attachment is both of this, you care for others, right? You care for others. But with, let's say, with attachment, you care for others because they give you back something good, or respect, or help you. I think that's the thing. When you are attached to others, actually you don't see them for who they are, but you develop so many expectations of them. So in reality, you don't care for them actually, but you care for yourself. That's the thing. That's attachment. You know, with love, very different. You care for others because you want others to have happiness. The reason is that they are living beings. It means just like yourself. So the bottom line is everybody wants happiness, don't want suffering. You understand that. That's your compassion. And the action of that compassion, you have then genuine love. Then you care for others without notice expectations, you know. So that's your love. But you know, many people don't have this kind of love, right? Many people don't have this kind of love, don't have this kind of wisdom. This kind of true love comes with wisdom. Our love is very much like, actually, you can say love, right? But I think it's very much attachment. It's very much attachment. If you say love, it's like you can say whatever you want, whatever you like. You can give whatever the name, you know. You can say love or great love or, you know, true love. But what is meaning? You know, there's no true love. It is attachment, because once something happened, your relationship, then you don't care. That shows, oh yeah, this is attachment, because, you know, if you have a true love, then it doesn't matter what happens. Still you care, and you love, but then your love is stopped because of that means like there's no true love. But we say love, right? We say, I love you, you love me, but that love is kind of fake, I think, you know. There is, you know, like you can say whatever. Like you can say, I'm a Buddha, right? Are you a Buddha? No, you can just ultimate point of view, of course, you are a Buddha. We all a Buddha, right? But relatively, you are not yet Buddha. But you can say, I'm Buddha. But it's just a name, means nothing. There's no meaning. I think our love is like very much like that, you know. You can say, I love you, but, you know, then something happened, then you can see it will change everything. Your, you know, physical action, mental action, everything will change. Your action, your attitude will change. Something happened. That shows there is no genuine love and genuine compassion. So that's the thing, you know. So therefore, true love is very important, I think. But we can develop true love through our practice. So then, doesn't matter. Through that, as long as you're developing, you know, your true love, then your attachment diminish, you know. So then, you know, that is the cause of happiness. That is the cause of happiness. So anyway, today is the last teaching here for a while, right? Therefore, I would like to give you some methods, some suggestions to help you establish your daily meditation routine. Meditation is like your food. When you are hungry, you have to eat at least 3 times a day, right? You need food when you're. That's the same thing. Your mental uh, need exercise, and you have to meditate. So you need to meditate every day. So in order to meditate, the time is very important. So you have to choose a time of day that works for you, and then your commitment is so important. Once you have time, okay, this time, this 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I have time. Then you need commitment. You need commitment means like then you have to meditate at that time every day. That's your commitment, right? So that once you have time, once you meditate, good. Then how you meditate, very important, right? So you should correct your motivation when you start practicing. And at the end of your practice, make sure you dedicate the merit. That's how you meditate, right? So this is very important. And then now you have time, but maybe if you are a beginner, means you don't have lots of experience of meditation. So then it's very difficult. So it better to meditate no longer than 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And my teachers always say you should practice for a short time, 5 minutes or 3 minutes like this, and then stop and do again. They say short time, frequently. It's very, very good method. This is very good method. Meditate short time, even like 1 second, and then take a break, or means like then whatever, and then go back. That's how you develop your time, and then at the end you can practice 20 minutes, 30 minutes very easily, And when you practice, don't worry about your thoughts. Thoughts always come and go. People are very unhappy. Meditator, the beginner, practitioners, very unhappy with their thoughts because they don't want, disturb, their meditation. So they're very worried about thoughts, and then they want to kind of stop their thought. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You just let come and go. That's the best way to deal with your thoughts when you meditate. Otherwise, you try to stop, or you're very worried, then it's worse and worse. And then you can practice, and then you lose your confidence. It's not good. So don't worry about your thoughts. You should focus on your attention on your breath. Breath is very important. Attention on breath, and letting your thoughts come and go without paying too much attention to them. That's they said, Don't too much, So just to focus on your breath, and then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your thoughts. So train yourself to. The point is, just I said, kind heart in all situation, no matter what. That's you try to have this kind of heart. Actually, we have, but sometimes people are so busy and don't remember or recognize this kind of heart. So therefore, teachers always say to have a kind heart in all situations. And in order to have this kind of heart, you should try to think about others as equal to yourself with mindfulness, with your wisdom. That's the thing. Otherwise, there's no kind heart. A kind heart is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's very, very important. But if you have unequal mind, then there is no this kind of quality, you know. So therefore, you have to think about others and their situation as equal. Sometimes it's really nice you put yourself in their place, and then you can see. So in order to do this, you need mindfulness. Mindfulness, very awareness. Mindfulness, awareness, very important. And in order to have mindfulness, you need focus on your breath. You know, this is the object. It's very helpful. Okay, so no matter how long you meditate, try to meditate with mindfulness. Of course, it's naturally happens that when you meditate, your thoughts arise, and then lead to different directions. But when you see that happen, rather than following your thoughts, immediately sort of recognize, bring the mind back through your mindfulness. That's why we say Damba means like mindfulness, and practice meditation, uh, through like that is very important. So the mind has actually so many uh, beautiful qualities, but without meditating, there is a lot of what do you call it, confusion, right? Lot of confusion with so many thoughts. Um, so uh, then you can see the qualities, the beautiful part, beauty part. But if you just make a time, doesn't matter, short or long, whatever, then if you sit, just to relax, there is no need to recite mantra or visualize things or nothing, but just to sit, and then you look at your mind for just a minute, if you can, then you can see it is very beautiful. You can see it is beautiful because the true nature is always there. But the problem is we are very busy physically, mentally, so then we can't see the true nature, even though it's always there. But we just don't always there, right? That's why if you sit and then just to relax and look at your mind for a second, then you can see it, right? But due to your temporary obscurations, you don't experience it, you don't recognize it, this true nature, because the temporary, they call ignorance, blocks your vision in many, many ways. So therefore, even though it's never separate from you, but just don't recognize. So because of this ignorance needs to be removed, all right, in order to see the true nature. Once the ignorance is removed through practice, through realization, through meditation, then then you can really say, I'm a Buddha, Then you are no longer an ordinary person, That's the thing. Then you will understand that everything is like spontaneous, everything is equal, and everything is a manifestation of the true nature of your life, or great compassion, and this nature of your mind, nature of your life. Everything is manifestation of your life. So then at that time, it doesn't matter, bad, good, whatever situation, you are no longer ordinary person. So then it doesn't matter, right? If you don't practice, what I'm saying is practice is very important. I believe you understand everything that I said in this teaching. You understand everything, I'm sure, but I don't know how much you practice, how much time you have, or you practice every day. That's the thing. That's the thing. If you don't practice, then you don't develop your mental muscles, and then your mind is not healthy and happy. So the point is, you need to have a kind heart. In order to have a kind heart, you need practice. You need meditate. That's the point. Now meditation for a few minutes. And we're going to meditate on love and kindness. Love and kindness. Love and kindness is wishing happiness for yourself. Love and kindness is wishing happiness for others, right? So when you think about, if you are Hinayana practitioner, love and kindness, when you practice love and kindness, you have to think about your situation and then practice others. There is equanimity, right? So there is equanimity. The love and kindness without equanimity is not great love. So the definition of love and kindness is the wishing happiness for everybody, for yourself, include yourself. So that's the definition. So in order to meditate love and kindness, very important. Sit comfortably and uh, your back straight and relaxed, and your shoulders relaxed. Everything is relaxed. All your body just relaxed, and then rest your attention on what do you call it, the breath. In this moment, you can breathe very deeply, slowly, gently. Now think of this. When you do this, everything is changing. Everything is changing moment by moment, which means like when you breathe in, when you breathe out, you should recognize that everything is changing. Everything is changing. Uh, Recognition of everything is changing is very, very important. Very, very important. Because your life is precious, right? We talked about. Your life is precious. Why? Because your time is precious. Life and time are related to each other. Without time, there is no life. So no life, there is no time. So life is precious, time is precious. That means you have to recognize that today is a precious day. Today is a precious day because today is this preciousness, this time is your life. So it means like your life is very precious and very important. So the today and your life is related to each other. So you have to recognize there is impermanence. Means like everything is changing. Everything is changing. Once you recognize that, then you say, I will be kind. I will be kind today. I will be kind today. I will love myself. I will love others today. And then you have to appreciate. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for this moment. This moment is the best gift and very precious. This moment is my life. If there is no this moment, where is your life? There is no life. So that's why just to say it, we don't have a genuine happiness and great love because we lack of the appreciation. So we have to appreciate. This is how you appreciate, and how you love yourself or be kind. So don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Today is a precious day. You have to recognize that, because today is the best gift. So then, once you recognize, once you appreciate your life and your time and happiness, then there is happiness, because happiness is an appreciation of the process of today or your daily activities. You have to say that my happiness is an appreciation of process of my daily activities. So that means I will practice every day. So anytime, whenever you meditate, you have to make this commitment, and you should keep this commitment in your mind. That's the key thing. That is the first how you start your meditation. That is the foundation of your meditation. You have to make this commitment, right? Your life, your time. You have to understand the preciousness. Then you have to appreciate your life, your time. That means you really say, I love everybody. I love myself. I will be kind today. Means like really you're going to change your attitude. So it's really, really helpful. It's really good. Now, once you have that commitment, you make that commitment and keep that commitment in your mind before you meditate. And then you focus on your breath. This is very easy meditation. So when you breathe in very slowly and very gently and completely, when you breathe in, and then you just feel, you experience your breath moves into your body, and you experience your mind peacefully, and then relax on your awareness. That is the awareness. That kind of recognition is what is going on when you breathe in and then you relax on that. That's your awareness. So you meditate on that as much as you can. And then when you breathe out, you should recognize that you have this precious human life. You have this precious life and this precious time. So you appreciate them, when you breathe out. That's how you develop your appreciation. And when you practice, when you experience this kind of recognition of preciousness, and when you feel gentleness, feel this kindness between your breaths, right? When you breathe in, everything is very smooth. Everything is like very peaceful, and you experience that, right? And then there is a preciousness. Oh, if I don't practice, then I don't see, I don't experience this preciousness. of time and everything. So then you can see it. Then you should focus on that. That part is your awareness, right? So then you relax, and then go back. You're like do this, like breathe in, and then your breath moves and everywhere, all your body, hold your body parts, and then feel the like experience very peacefully. And then you relax. Don't hurry, breathe out, just to relax and recognize this awareness. And then you breathe out, then you appreciate your life and your time. So this is practice of love with what do you call resting, sort of meditation, where you rest an awareness that you have. You recognize your awareness and you rest as much as you can. Then you breathe out. Then you will see everything is changing. Then relax on your awareness and mindfulness. Okay, for a few minutes.